Sometimes that is better.
Who's your least favorite Ghostface? Mine's Quinn. One kill that was off screen for the most part. She had 2 good attacks, and that's all really, and she died in literally 4 minutes of the 4th act. Quinn does have some good lines in the 3rd act, I'll give her that, but I kind of agree with a lot of this. She's pretty middle of the road. She's pretty whatever. Same with Ethan. I'm like, to me, I look at the Scream 6 killers as a unit, and I'm talking about the ones that get revealed at the end, not the ones at the beginning. I look at them as like, this is a family of killers, as a singular unit of people. And I feel like that's how that's how it was intended. You know, you go back and you look at something like Scream 2, where Mickey is absolutely his own entity, with his own motive, his own things that he wants to accomplish, versus Mrs. Loomis, who is the mom of the killer from the previous movie. They're very different characters. And they have a purposeful separation of them in that final act. But with Scream 6, I feel like the whole point of the reveal was to say, hey, here's a family of ghost faces that we've never done before. And I'll give it to them. I'm like, okay, that works for me. That's fun. The more I watch it, the more I can get into it. But I will admit, I see the parallels to Scream 2. That's just going to happen when you have anything that's comparable to something from a previous movie. When you get down the line in these later sequels, this shit's gonna happen. It happens in every franchise, where it's like, oh, this is kind of a little too similar to something we've done before. I think my rule of thumb with a Scream movie moving forward is let's just not have any more relative characters in general. And that's not too hard to do. That's not a hard thing to do at all, in my opinion. There's so many reasons why someone would go out there and try to kill somebody. It doesn't always have to be revenge from a family member. So I would say to just avoid that comparison, that it's a needless comparison too. It's just like, seriously, like it's not exactly the same thing. I don't know. I would say just cut that out entirely. Just don't make it about families anymore. And that's not that hard to do. At least I don't think. I think there's a lot of different kinds of killers we could have in this universe if we just explore and get creative. So let's see what happens in Scream 7. Let's see what they end up doing. But I have faith. I have faith it's going to be good. Mickey's your favorite. Very nice. Because of his personality. I think my least favorite is probably Richie. Don't like his character as Ghostface. I'm on the fence about Richie. I'm not like crazy big fan of him, but I love Jack Quaid, and I think he gives a great Ghostface performance. I also think he's really funny throughout that entire movie. He really drives the humor in that film for me.